Happy time zones, one and all. My name is Abalab. I'm a retro slash variety streamer, and today we are going to be playing something a little bit, a little bit silly, a little bit goofy, and it's just because let's be honest. Sometimes we kind of need that in our life. So I know it's going to be a shorter stream. We're probably going to be on for maybe 2 to 3 hours. That's probably about it. But it's going to be a short Spider-Man silly stream. And you guys will absolutely understand what I'm talking about. I think, if anything, this is a game that we'll be playing that's going to be so much of a oddity that it may actually be pretty fun to also kind of work with. So I know that's a heck of a little bit of lead in there, but you'll see, okay? Mino, welcome on in. Always is wonderful to see you. Short, so like Jen, Jazzy, and other friends. Yes. Only let's also be honest. Jen, Jazzy, and other friends are also way sweeter than this game. But yes, short. How's your day been, Mino? Everyone out there, I hope that your time zone has been pretty good. That your day has been pretty good, I should say, and that your time zone is going well. That everything is as well as can be for this here Friday, for most of us at least. For some of y'all, I know it's already Saturday. In which case, one, yay, it's Saturday, and two, I'm sorry, because that also means that tomorrow's Sunday for you, and the day after that's usually a work day. So I'm sorry about that. Really hot end of summer, but not bad. Okay, that's that. Honestly, that is very fair. I do hope that it finally gets to be a little bit more manageable where you're at, Mino. Because I know that you were saying before how much the humidity can get up to like 80%, and 90s, hundreds in terms of Fahrenheit. So, definitely not a comforting set of weather statistics. You have a long ass weekend, yo, bro. What? What do you mean you got? Oh, you have a 5 day break for Carnival? Hey, yo. That's what I'm talking about. You got anything planned out for it, or are you just gonna kind of take it day at a time? Either way, as long as it's right for you, it's right for you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Okay, we're gonna go ahead and switch over screens to our gameplay screen. Just fair reminder that if by any chance you hear the game kind of echoing or what have you, it's more than likely because it's getting picked up by my microphone. For those of you who are new to the channel or who haven't been around the channel for very long, or what have you, we do actually have all these retro games playing on the original consoles. So today we're on our SNES. I always play these games on my TV because it's just got a little bit more space on the screen for the gameplay and everything. It doesn't exactly bode well for me if I try to play off of my computer monitor because the screen is so small. I already got bad eyesight as it is, so it would make for some very interesting gameplay in a bad way. But since I am playing on a TV, it also means I'm listening to everything from the game also on that TV. So possible that it's going to be picked up by the microphone, in which case please let me know. Gotta love old religious traditions. Yeah, exactly. Your plan is to sleep in? That's what I'm talking about. I mean, hey, let's be honest, especially the way that a lot of these jobs kind of work us and what have you. It's important to keep up on that sleep and make sure that you're always staying nice and rested. Carnival is an old religious hall pass period, so people could go wild with booze and fornication to get out of their system before behaving during Lent. Pretty much. I 1,000%. As soon as you said that, I was like, okay, okay, wait a minute. What major religious events are coming up or what have you? I'm like, oh yeah, yeah. I haven't been observant in a very long while, but I do remember, and yeah, that ought to be a little bit interesting to see how folks kind of how they kind of deal with that or what have you. It's probably not the best way for me to phrase it, but hey, my brain is mush, and I apologize. I don't mean any offense, guys. I just mean it's going to be interesting to kind of see, how far some folks can kind of take that kind of celebration, what have you. Do I use OBS? Yes, I use OBS. Actually, an older version. So I've been very hesitant to update OBS only because every time I have, and I say this like I've done it more than like 5 times. I've really done it maybe like 3 times, like 3 updates with OBS. But every time I've done those updates, it's messed up things pretty significantly for my consoles, and I've never been able to kind of figure out like how I can get the settings just right. So it's kind of one of those darn if I do, darn if I don't. I want to update because I know that there's extra functionality and more stability that way, but at the same time, I can't update because of the fact that it'll screw up how I've got my setup. Thinking about OBS and Meld, you heard good things about it, and reading about bots. Firebots seem to be popular. Firebots? You mean like those enemies from the Mega Man series? Because if so, don't be holding out. Don't be holding out. Okay, so we have got Spider-Man and X-Men. You know, like Siri, Moo, Night. Oh, gotcha, gotcha. Huh. Yeah. Honestly, don't. I don't really know very much about the different types of bots and what have you, and that's just because, on the one hand, I'm not very technologically savvy. On the other hand, I haven't had really a lot of that kind of energy to be able to put into kind of tweaking the different bots and everything. Though, don't get me wrong, it's not like I don't want to do it. It's just, I'd rather spend more time with it or what have you. Because I know how powerful using the different types of bots are on this platform as well as other platforms. You thinking getting CT while you wait for Suikoden to drop next Thursday? Yo! Do it. Do it, okay? If CT is Chrono Trigger, you bloody well better be sure. I'm gonna say yes. You should do this for yourself. I need you to respect yourself, Mino. Get Chrono Trigger. And I say this as we're about ready to play Spider-Man and the X-Men in Arcade's Revenge, because you got this game and then you got a masterpiece like Chrono Trigger. Am I right? Am I right? You can just write a bot in Fortran. Oh, see, I don't know very much about different languages and what have you, like programming languages, but I have heard of having to kind of write out bots and everything. Chrono Trigger was the first game that made you wonder about learning English. Yes. So we got this intro, nice little intro where we have Spider-Man kind of going around the city. Yam is just walking around, minding his own business, and he got this nice little garbage truck looking vehicle that's just kind of rolling on up on him, and then whack, just happens to kidnap Gambit off the street. Uh, okay, now, you're gonna love this because this is silly. It's goofy, and let's also be honest. It's a very interesting experiment as far as gaming styles go, because this actually feels more like it's four games in one instead of it being just one game. It was like they said, here's what theme, and we're going to have four different teams try to flesh this out. And then they just kind of cobbled it all together and said, okay, since we can't have four separate games, we're just going to combine it to make one game. Before Chrono Trigger, you were only playing platformers, fighting, and sports games. That's understandable. Don't really need to know that the princess is in another castle to play Mario. I mean, this is true. This is this is 1,000% true, actually. So we got some interesting animations for this game. And you kind of, this is a lot like what you had just mentioned there, Mino. You don't really need to know a lot about this game's plot because let's also be honest. If you try to suss out like what the plot is for this game, I'm sorry, like I can't help you there. Mino lore. Hey, nothing wrong with that. We like Mino lore. And honestly, I still think that it's really crazy awesome that Chrono Trigger was really the game that got you into wanting to know more. Because I will say that it's one of those games that seems kind of out there in some respects. Like it kind of feels all over the place at first, but it's such a gem. I never really appreciated it when I was growing up. I'll level with you on that one. Oh wait, no, I'm not supposed to go down this far yet. Imagine playing Monkey Island without knowing what the hell's happening. You had some interesting experiences gaming as a kid. Just clicked everywhere until it worked. I mean, I think I'll level with you. Okay, I will absolutely level with you. I think that even for folks who are native English speakers, playing a game like Monkey Island, yeah, you'd be doing that anyway. You'd be absolutely kind of clicking around, guessing like what the hell you're supposed to do next. Because I mean, let's also be honest. A lot of games from that era, that's kind of what you did. Sometimes things wouldn't make any sense, especially as far as like the different logic, like the streams of thought and everything, would not make any sense whatsoever. Case in point, I think you may have been here when I was playing Shadowgate, and when I was playing, I think was it Shadowgate 2? Or no, it was Beyond Shadowgate. So when I was playing Beyond Shadowgate, nothing about some of those puzzles made any sense. I mean, I know it's kind of one of those. Would have helped knowing English to get through the puzzles, but even knowing English, there are definitely some points in the game where I'm just like I got no idea. Like there's nothing here that's helping me out. I'm just gonna have to either click on things to figure out what I'm supposed to do next, or I'm going to have to kind of give in and see if there's like a walkthrough that I can kind of consult or what have you. But yeah, um, I definitely would say if you're thinking about trying out some of that Chrono Trigger again, please do. It's such a crazy good game. I know it's been forever and days since I've played it myself. So I don't remember the story that much, but I know it's one of the first games that I've known of where choices really matter. Especially in that story, like there's so many ways you could take that game, as far as the story goes, side quests go, and it's just such a delight to be able to really dive into the story. You know. How the heck are you, an 8-year-old that doesn't know what's happening, know to hypnotize a monkey to use as a spanner to unlock the fair? Because it could be called a monkey wrench in U.S. English. I mean, yeah, I kind of get it. At the same time, though, if you were an English-speaking 8-year-old, I don't know that you'd actually know what a monkey wrench is. But I do like the fact that they make you hypnotize a monkey to use it as a spanner. That's that is bloody brilliant. Cheesy, yes. Amazing, also yes. But it does remind me of some of the other puzzle games of the era. Oh snaps! Like oh gosh, what was it? The Longest Journey, or what have you? Where you've got some games out there, like puzzle games. Where I'm just looking like, bro, like how does this logic? Like I don't get it. I really don't. Like why am I doing X, Y, and Z to solve this puzzle instead of something that makes a lot more sense? Like realistically speaking, Monkey Island had several things that are not kid friendly. Oh, I can imagine as much. I have a feeling that it's one of those games that had like some nuance. Like one of those games that had some serious nuance behind it, where it's something that that an adult could play and fully enjoy and understand the jokes. But you could also have your kids stumble upon it and not have to really worry that they're really getting exposed to something bad because they have no idea what's going on. When Guybrush hides bananas in his pants pockets, someone asks if those are bananas in his pockets, or if he's just happy to see them. Oh, that is awesome. See that's what I mean. And of course, I gotta say it. I gotta say it. Boner Joker in a kids game. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Um, I don't know that you would have been exposed to this show. Um, maybe yes, maybe no. But for those of you here in the U.S., if you know about the show Rocco's Modern Life that used to play on Nick all the freaking time, yeah, I mean, let's be realistic. Dirty, dirty, dirty show. But you wouldn't know it. Oh, snaps. Oh, okay. Yeah, that was a little close. I almost fell into that rebar. I wouldn't have died, but it would have caused some damage. But I think that's kind of one of the magical pieces to the TV shows of that time. Um, you had you had adult humor in kids shows, but if um, if you weren't of age, it wasn't very apparent that you were listening to a naughty joke. If you were of age, it was funny for you too, because it seemed silly to kids. Oh, snacks. Okay, yep, I completely forgot about that. Um, you would know what the jokes are, like it's a dirty joke and what have you, but to kids, it just seems like something completely silly. But that's the thing; it was like for everyone. In one of the Space Quest games, it made a sex doll with three boobs reference because kid knows sex dolls and Total Recall. Yeah, honestly, um, when I think about when I think about that movie about Total Recall, it's one of those you may have had it on the family TV and never really recognized what all you were actually watching as a kid. Several of the Spielberg cartoons had adult jokes, yes, and it's kind of mystifying to me today how much they got away with when we were kids. Watch Animaniacs back um Animaniacs back come back to talk to me. Yes. Oh heck yeah. Dude, they get away with so much with that show. It was actually kind of a masterpiece to watch growing up. Um, After kind of realizing what all kind of jokes they had kept in there. But it just seems so innocent and so comedic when you're a little kid. Ooh, smacks. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah. I'm kind of feeling dumb about that. I dropped in right on that enemy. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, no, that was not good. But I think that's the inclusion of those kinds of jokes. Is kind of what helped make that kind of era shows a little bit more magical. Because literally, there was something for everyone. I know that sounds horrible. Um, sounds filthy actually, but there really was something there for everyone. The adults had jokes that they could enjoy, and the kids had something kind of goofy to watch that they could enjoy. And for one part of the audience, it was a very different experience from the other part. And the best part was like the parents knew what they were watching. Hard to argue otherwise. Whew. Man, it has been forever and a day since I played this, but I'm sweating. Jankiest game you played as a kid that was like I like the concept, but the game does not work. First that comes to mind for you is Toy Story. Yes. Also, I'm sorry. I am so sorry, Mino, because as much as I'm a fan of um of Toy Story, great movie, great franchise, right? Yeah, that was definitely one of those games I kind of played it. I was like, what the hell am I playing? Even as a kid, I'd just be like, what did I just do? Like, I can't believe. Okay, I was thankful that my family had rented it from Blockbuster, because if we had outright bought that game, I know my parents would have been pissed, because it definitely was not going to be a game that anyone in the family was going to really enjoy. You say Lion King, that was just infuriatingly hard. Yes, I've never played Lion King the video game, but I have heard of it. And yeah, no, 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 not my cup of tea. Definitely not my cup of tea. Now I gotta admit, one of the really infuriating things about this game, oh snaps! Other than having to deal with some hidden enemies like that, is just the fact that you can't actually activate your web kind of swing while you're jumping. You can only activate it while you're standing around. It's kind of one of those. Wait a minute, but Spidey does this all the time. But at the same time, they didn't have the proper ability to kind of code that into this game. It was hard by design. Disney instructed Westwood to make it harder so kids would not be able to beat it in one rental period. You know, that's actually kind of fair. I could see them doing that because that is like some serious sneaky Disney kind of crap, making it come back for more and more and more. At the same time, though, Westwood. I'm trying to remember what other games they had done because it sounds like such a familiar game company. I just can't remember for the life of me though what else they had to their credit. Oh come on now, there we go. Yeah, no, I don't know that I want to deal with this enemy. Damn. What do you need for this enemy to stop following me? I don't even know what the hell I'm fighting here. Whew. Okay. Well done, Spidey. Okay, so we got Wolverine up on deck. If the dude looks really pissed, you'll understand in a second here. Forget the blue and yellow. Dude's dude's just got the wrong color scheme. Don't know why, but he does. Also, I there's zero zero understanding on my part as to why we're having to fight folks in this here clown house. So if you're kind of looking at this game and just being like, wait, what is going on? Yeah, I got nothing for you, man. I got nothing for you. I gotta say though that when you mentioned video game rentals and what have you, it reminds me so much of when my folks would also get like Perfect Dark for us to try out, or GoldenEye 007. I still remember that day. You know, complete surprise for my folks. But they end up actually renting the N64 console. Oh, son of a! They end up renting the N64 console and getting GoldenEye to go along with. Got some pizza, got some wings and everything. Can't even remember what the occasion was or what have you. I think my pops ended up getting some pretty good news at his workplace or something of sorts. So we totally got hooked up. Ah, smacks. Okay, I'm getting wrecked. You know, one subtle thing about this game also, I just noticed it. If I stand here for a little bit, I'm pretty sure that that Wolverine can actually heal up on his own. Good news for Papa Lab. Yeah, yeah. That's kind of honestly one of the things that my brothers and I kind of looked at. We're like, yeah, we're not sure what all kind of news my pops had gotten, but we knew that it had have been something good to be subjected to that kind of a treat or what have you. And it's not to say that my dad didn't really provide for us, or um, was stingy, or any such kind of ridiculous notion. It's just kind of one of those. I know that my folks were pretty financially savvy. They wouldn't have popped for even that kind of a rental unless something kind of big had happened. If that makes any sense. Oh, totally missed that jump. Oh, that sucked. Oh, and I jumped right onto this saw. Not cool. Not cool. There we go. That was a better jump. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so I guess it's kind of a limited heal. I know earlier on we were seeing that life bar kind of grow. As if Logan's natural healing abilities were kind of coming into play. Dang, okay. Broke a chill. Okay. We gotta do. You gotta love this one. if you want to talk about some of the jankiness, don't get me wrong, okay? This actually is a very fun game to play. A little bit tough, a little bit rough, um, but you got Cyclops, right? Cyclops has got the ability to shoot beams with his visor. We totally had that under lock here. But does he have any physical attacks? Got a punch. Okay, looks kind of normalish, right? Got a kick. Look at that animation. Oh snaps! Oh, oh, that hurt. Okay, so we played a little bit of Spidey, played a little bit of Wolverine, a little bit of Cyclops. Let's try out some Storm. See what kind of powers Storm has. And as it turns out, our health here regenerates because it's literally the amount of air that she's able to pull in. So we've had three platformer components to this game, and then we get this. And this is why I say, it's a fun game. But it feels like you're also playing four or five different games rolled into one title. It is fun though, if not a little confusing. Aurora was great. Her Magic the Gathering card is busted, as it should be for a Omega level mutant. Yeah. Oof. Yeah, she is, especially in this game, like really bloody powerful. Like I've seen some of the gameplay that she's got later on, like towards the end of this game. She is freaking OP. Okay. Also, I gotta say, whoever did the music for this game, freaking spot on. Ooh, I should have seen that coming. Rude. Freaking squid was in my way over there. Part of me does wonder why she just doesn't, use some of that wind power or what have you to get out of this here water. Oh, smacks! I don't know that I actually meant to take that out yet. Yeah, I will say though, that a lot of uh, a lot of those rare gems out there definitely came from, or at least my memories of times playing some pretty amazing rare gems. It comes from those blockbuster rentals. I still actually kind of remember playing the Stargate series or Stargate series. Oh my gosh, the Stargate game based off the movie, which then spun off a series of its own, a TV show series. Definitely picked it up at Blockbuster. Um, Also remember playing a couple of TNG games like Star Trek: The Next Generation. I think no, actually I got it wrong. It's one TNG game and one DS9 game. Oh, okay. Both of those from Blockbuster as well. I know that a lot of folks think of different movies that they would pick out and watch with the family and what have you. My family, nah, nah. It was more like let's go get a game, try it out. Ooh, ah, son of a gun. Okay, okay, guys. we gotta try this out. We got Gambit now. Great music, but a little bit of Indiana Jones. Anyone? This dude here is like a freaking uh, glass cannon. 1,000% of the way. Ooh, ooh, I know that hurt. We're gonna try it again. Okay, got it up and over it. Uh, here's the thing that gets me about playing this Gambit. Dude can take a lot of friggin' hits, unless he happens to make a collision with an enemy. Then he takes like a crud ton of damage. Kind of scary how much. Oh, it's part of his power. You're absolutely right about that, Mino. Why he couldn't get his signature staff along with him is up to A1's best guess. Oh, son of a! How many decks of cards does he carry around? Can he do cardistry? Really good question. I don't know that anyone really knows. Of course, this is the unfortunate consequence of not doing so well with any character. You only get so many lives, and it's all in a shared pool if I'm not mistaken. But once those lives are exhausted, you're back here. Very beginning of the game. But again, you know, it's not a bad game to play. It can get frustrating for sure, but totally kind of fun. In some respects, I do like the fact that they have different types of gameplay with each character. Just for the variety of what have you. But personally, I really would have loved for them to give Gambit just a little bit more. The way that they make Spidey run. Oh man. I watch Spidey run and I feel like such a bum. I could also imagine Spidey just be like, "Wee." Welcome one, welcome all. I'm so glad you could make it, Spider-Man. Your presence here is a bonus I didn't plan. Still, there's plenty of fun for everyone. Let the games begin. Okay, so I really had to show off the other stages and what have you, like the differences in game design with the other characters, because it's a fun game and it's a very interesting design to include in literally in one game. Um, but since this is a Spider-Man silly stream, we're gonna stick with the Spider-Man silly stream. If I'm mistaken, there's two different stages for each character, and no joke, chances are we probably gonna take the rest of the stream to beat all of the Spider-Mans. Oh. Oh, that was not smooth. Okay, there we go. Ooh, that was bad maneuvering on my part. All right, got a little bit of health that we can pinch down here. We're gonna go ahead and take that. Took way too much damage there. I will say though that of all the components of this game that I like the most is the soundtrack. Where the game design itself kind of falls short or feels kind of incomplete or what have you, at least the soundtrack kind of hypes it up some. Oof. Ooh. There we go. There we go. Just kind of waiting for those audio cues to know when we had taken out that enemy. It's like the game knew I was gonna take some serious damage there. That was close. Almost got fried there. Okay, a little more Spider-Man. And I do have to love with you guys. There are some of these maps and enemies. I'm just like I'm still not sure. I'm still not sure. But it don't matter. Also, kind of cool how they do this whole thing with the rain and wind. Oh, smacks! Oh, that was not intentional. I'm sorry, guys. It's got that Ninja Gaiden kind of feel to it when the wind shifts like that. Bro, that was so bad. There we go. No way, dude! I thought that we were still on the ledge. Okay, I 1000% got too greedy there. Oh no! Whoa, that was a little weird, but that's okay. This is kind of one of those things where I'm just like, hey, the more that you play through some of these levels, the better you're gonna get. And to be fair, the levels are actually short enough that it doesn't feel that monotonous. Can get a little annoying. Not gonna try to sugarcoat that. It can get a little bit annoying to kind of look at some of these same places over and over again, and have such little room for error. Sometimes, like that second stage, we didn't really get to see a lot of what all was going on there. But I will admit, I'm totally cool with it. Alright. They come up here. Ooh. And we got this area here. Has this bot. Destroy that bot. Jump on down. Head right. Collect, I think, one of these. Then we got the one to the left here. Go ahead and pick that up. This up. Come back around. Drop down. Pick this up. And then we are over to the stage select screen. I will say though that for as much as this might feel kind of repetitive or what have you playing it, it's still somewhat less frustrating than playing Lemmings. Which is actually a game that I have got to try to add to my library at some point. Now that I think of it, because one, it's a pretty good puzzle game, and two, just because of how funny it is. Somewhat right. Like I know it's kind of dark because you have a group of lemmings that may have to end up taking some deaths here and there. But at the same time, I mean, literally, there are a group of lemmings that you get to control and try to navigate through different puzzles with. Get to assign them different types of tasks from being able to lay down bricks to being able to climb or to fall with an umbrella so that they float down to. Oh man, that was not what I wanted. They float down to safety, and you've got a set objective in terms of how many lemmings you have to save completely or to successfully complete a map. That being said, sometimes that ends up being a very, very infuriating game to play. Okay, can I get the golden spiders? Sweet. Ah, got a little too greedy trying to get that silver spider. I will also say that I'm glad that these are not timed. Oh, I've been here before. Here we go. Yeah, I was kind of hoping for a quicker way back up here, but we'll take it. Ooh, that was close. Almost got hit with that beam. That would have sucked. Ooh. Okay, up and over. No. Oof. Totally did not mean to do that. I'm sorry, Spidey. I imagine Spidey was just kind of looking at like, I'm ready to clear this piece of the wall, only to have him go like chest first into the steel girder. I'm like, bro, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, up and over. Now, here's the thing I still I'm kind of confused about. I have got no idea how to get to that area on the right-hand side. It's got the red spiders. I don't know that I've actually seen that area before. We're gonna try. We're gonna try. Okay. Let's head back over this ways. I almost wonder if there's a spot through here. Maybe not. This is the main chamber that we swung through before. Hmm. Great. Welcome on in. How you doing today? I know what you're asking yourself. What the fuck is this, Spider-Man? This is Spider-Man and X-Men in Arcade's Revenge. It's an interesting game title actually, or not game title, but interesting game period. Um, Stick around for a little bit longer, and we'll show you a little bit more. So no joke, this kind of feels more like it was like 5 games in one instead of it being like just one main game to play. It really does have a feel of like 5 in 1. Also great. How are you doing today? Other than the obvious confused as hell. Oh no. Oh no, don't tell me I'm stuck down here. Oh, dude. a bee. Okay, great. You got, you may find this a little bit perplexing. So we're gonna go straight to Cyclops because this is kind of cool, but kind of disturbing. Okay, so you got Cyclops, right? He's got his visor on. With this visor, he can control his quartz beams and what have you. So, okay, yeah, we got that feature kind of built in here. Okay, looks solid. Dude can even punch for some close quarters attacks. You know, just in case somebody decides to get try to get a little too familiar. But then you got this. This is his awkward looking kick. Don't know. Don't know how. Don't know why. But it is. No idea where the heck we're going in this level either. I will flat out admit that. But I will say that where the gameplay can be super sus, at least the music's decent. Bro, what? Where'd they even come from? Okay. Let's try a little bit of Wolverine, because I think that this is gonna be a little bit interesting to watch too. So first and foremost, we may notice here that Wolverine's not exactly in his regular garb. Why? We're not sure, but it is what it is. Some of these enemies we're gonna slap around a little bit, because when we do, we get health. Others, we're just gonna go straight with the claws. think we are getting kind of close to the end of this level. Which also means chances are we're not going to make it through the end of this level. Because I still have no idea how to actually defeat the boss for this stage. Maybe we'll figure it out though. Maybe, just maybe. Nope. Okay, so far, kind of similar with the gameplay and everything. Until we get to this representation of Gambit. We're doing some serious Indiana Jones kind of stuff. Dude's missing his classic bow staff, which actually would have been really helpful for him to have in this game. Ooh! That's why I suck at platformers. But it really does have that feel of like 5 different games packed into one. Not necessarily in a bad way. Very interesting though. Interesting choice of design. Still fun to play. Difficult as heck, but still fun to play. They don't mean to come on down this ways yet, but hey. Totally need that health anyway. Alright. So let's see here. Jump across. Swing across here. Swing across here. With rebar as much as is possible. so far not so bad. I haven't taken as much damage as I thought we were going to. Ooh, okay. That sucked. Okay, I think we've got Spidey back to full health. Make a run for it. Come on now. There we go. Oh man. To be fair, I had no idea if that was actually going to work. Well done, Spidey. Okay, now this is where this run is going to definitely fall apart. So the reason why I'm breathing that sigh of relief is literally there's uh there's no floor to this level that I'm aware of. So anytime we fall like that, I'm just like, bro. Ooh, okay, that's not good. That is not good. What all is down here? Moving your stuff out? Yo, that's what I'm talking about. All set with a new place, I hope. Nope. Oh man, I'm sorry. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. Spider-Man got denied too. Got denied. That's all right. We're gonna play a Storm because I think that we can get a one up and actually get away with it. Um, so I know I mentioned before that this really does feel like several games stacked into one, and it's this entire design that also adds to it. Got a place, but probably won't be until after the weekend. Oh, okay, gotcha. That makes sense. I mean, considering everything that you shared with me, I'm just like, dude, I just hope that you could get some peace for a change instead of having to deal with the usual BS that you've been dealing with. Don't know what game this is? Yeah, it's Spider-Man and the X-Men in Arcade's Revenge. Definitely a less known title out there. Uh, I can imagine as much that most people, when they tried out this game, probably got pissed off because the um, creative designs that they've taken with this, with the gameplay and everything. Plus the fact that they really are pretty stingy um, on how many lives they give you, and if you end up completely zeroing out and you die, you have to go all the way back at the very beginning of the game. So very unforgiving, but still kind of fun to play. To be honest with you, got you some midnight ice cream. Yo, that's what I'm talking about. Got like ice cream. What kind of ice cream we talking about, dude? So one thing that's kind of nice about playing as Storm is that Her health bar is actually just the number of air bubbles that she's got. So if you take damage, no big. All you gotta do is just pop up, catch a breath. Try not to get zapped here. There we go. Peace. Sounds nice. Yeah. Yeah, doesn't it? Peace is always nice. When you can find it. But especially when it comes to, like, living arrangements and everything, like, I've definitely had my own share of... Oh, man. Okay. I think I know what I did wrong. I think there's another water regulator over on the right-hand side here that I missed. That's what he did. Yeah, I think we've all had those roommates, housemates, where it's just like, okay, really nice folks, might be able to get along with them, um, just in like a more public setting or what have you, but living with them, nah, nah. Totally almost got her killed. You know, I was not expecting for that to detonate like that. I was expecting for that to float to the top there. Oh, man. Alright. Spider-Man it is. It is supposed to be a Spider-Man stream. Almost. Almost got completely KO'd there. Wow. Okay, I really should have used my web shot there. Above the city streets. I just hope I'm not too late. First Cyclops, then Storm, Wolverine. Gambit's just chilling. Gambit, look out! String! I know that truck. Arcade. I have to go after them. The lives of the X-Men depend on me. Get ready, Spider-Man. Spider-Man's ready, however, I am not. Hey. Should be able to make pretty quick work out of this level. Now, why we're having to collect these items beats the heck out of me. I'm not sure if they're supposed to be like transponders or something. But it's what you gotta collect in order to open up the door. To Arcade's laboratory. Dang, okay. I don't know why, but this game also gives me Chippendale Rescue Rangers vibes to it. I will say that it'd been kind of nice if they had ways of crossing over the different characters. So, you know, Spidey being able to call in you know, Cyclops or Storm by like, collecting certain items on a stage or something of the sorts. Sort of like how when you're playing Rescue Rangers, doesn't matter if you're playing as either Chip or Dale, or you know if you got a multiplayer game going on or a co-op game going on. If you were to collect like a slice of cheese, you can get Monterey Jack to show up, bringing the pain. Literally, the dude freaking bulldozes a path for you. Okay, there we go. Just, how many hits has that me taken? There we go. It's a little smoother, a little bit better. Bada bing, bada boom. Up here, get ourselves a little bit of health, plus extra life. let's go for the safety health. There we go. Oh, nice. We are at full health. Not going to be case here in a second, though. That dude always gives me a bit of a hard time. Same with this one here. Kind of hard to tell which enemy is firing off there. The one that's sending out those electrical shocks, or the other dude. Oof. He did not mean to take that much damage. There we go. That dude went down a lot easier than I thought they were. Cool. That was not a bad level. Okay, here we go, guys. This is gonna suck. It's gonna hurt. definitely underestimated that wind blowing against us. Freaking Ninja Gaiden. I've played Ninja Gaiden before. Should have learned that lesson. Don't ever underestimate the wind. Dude, I thought there was ledge there. Oh, this is the part that I really hate about this level design. There's no way to advance the screen, so I legit can't tell. Like if I do that swing or what have you, I have no idea where it's gonna land. Okay, it's going a little bit better. Ah. Okay, so I was apparently supposed to not jump. I was supposed to swing through the spiders. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, I just gotta remember, follow the spiders. Just follow the path of the freaking spiders. We'll be fine. Except except for there. All right, guys. Um, I think as much as I could keep playing this, I think we're gonna call it a night. Um, I will be back on tomorrow, though. I'm not quite sure exactly when, but I definitely want to get back into playing either. It's either going to be another run of Shadow of Destiny, and we're going to try to get some different endings for the game, or we might actually go ahead and start up Silent Hill 3 again. Because it's been a while since we played that, and honestly, I really want to get back into the series. Like I haven't played 3 or 4 in forever in a day. I've never beaten 3, so you know when we played it many moons ago. It was my first time playing Silent Hill 3, so don't really know what all's in that story. I'd love to find out. And then, of course, if we're able to beat that, we're going to switch over to Silent Hill 4, The Room, and kind of revisit that. So, thank you all so much for joining me this evening. I know that it was a short stream and all, but I greatly appreciate y'all's being here. Um, I know that it was probably a little bit infuriating to watch this stream um, but just a goofy game. I mean, let's be realistic. This is one of those platformers that um, that's just kind of hard for the sake of being hard, but at the same time, like it's actually fun to play, even after you get your ass handed to you, however many times in a row. So, thank you so much for being here, Mino. I really appreciate you. You make sure you have yourself a beautiful evening, and that goes for everyone out there. Have a happy time zone, okay? I will see you around. You take care.